What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. Today I'm here to talk about one from Wild Eye releasing, and it is The Devil's Well. So, Devil's Well is a found footage horror movie, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I am a fan of the director, who also directed Sheepskin, so I went into this one with an even more open mind than normal, although I always have an open mind, as you can tell by some of the stuff that I review on here. So this kind of centers on a married couple. They were super into ghosts and ghost hunting and paranormal stuff. They had all the equipment. They'd go to the different haunted, notorious haunted sites and check them out and try to get footage. They were a real active part of the online community and the horror convention community. So they were really kind of high profile. They went to a place that was known as the Devil's Well, as you'd expect from the title, which was actually a well, and it's in the basement of this real creepy building. It's got a lot of history to it. It's kind of just known as a cursed place among the locals. They go there to investigate it. They end up getting separated for a little bit, and she disappears. He's insistent that ghosts took her, but the police are not so convinced that ghosts took him. So the movie, in the first little bit of it, has kind of a true crime TV feel to it, like where people are being interviewed and they're talking about the experiences like you would expect from like a true crime show. I really liked that because it was interesting to watch, and it also got a lot of exposition out of the way that helped build atmosphere and character later on in the movie, which I thought it was a really nice way to do it. I've seen other movies do it too, but this one does it does it really well. Once we got into the found footage part of it, it pretty much does what you'd expect from a found footage movie. It has everything that you would want, but it does it in a little bit different way. This is more than just a shaky camera in a dark room. Like, they take the time to, first of all, have stable camera work, which is nice because not everybody that's holding a handheld camera is, looks like they're jerking off. So anyway, it just has a more polished presence to it. It's a little bit more watchable. I really like that they took the time to kind of give some background to the characters. Even once most of the depth goes into the husband and to the woman that vanished and the actual well itself, which makes sense. But even when we get into the part with the found footage and we meet the paranormal investigators, it's like they take a little bit of time even so that we get to know them. So it's like they're characters. They're not just a bunch of buddies that got together to make a movie and they're playing themselves in the movie. These feel like actual characters, and that kind of, to me, changes the dynamics of the movie and makes it where we're not just watching random people tell each other in jokes. We're watching characters in a movie. So it feels like there's more story here. It feels like there's more depth here. And then it actually tries to build atmosphere, and it tries to do more kind of build an eerie feeling instead of just relying on jump scares and shadows passing, behind people. I also love the ending. It's absolutely nuts. It kind of, I don't know if I'd say it's wildly unpredictable ending, but it's definitely kind of a crazy ending. I really appreciated it. I actually really liked The Devil's Well. I thought it was a really solid movie. Definitely better than 98% of the found footage movies out there. Even if you're somebody who doesn't normally like the genre, I think Devil's Well is one that might appeal to you because it's really well executed. It's everything about it I liked. The performances were good. I thought the horror was pretty well handled. It's not a terrifying movie, but I think it's got some solid scares in it. It's got some solid atmosphere in it, I should say, more than scares. And it's got a really cool ending to it. The DVD is from Wild Eye. It's got audio commentary, behind the scenes, deleted scenes, short films, trailers, and the transfer itself looks really nice. It's a DVD, so it doesn't look, Blu-ray eye-popping, but it's a newer movie, so it's gonna look really good, and I think the disc looks fantastic. So that's a great disc. It's super reasonably priced. I know as of this video you can watch it for free even on Amazon Prime, but if not, you can check out the DVD. It's pretty inexpensive as well. So that's my review of Devil's Well. I definitely recommend it if you're a fan of either horror movies or, I know a lot of people that don't even like normal horror movies love found footage. So either way, if you like horror, if you like found footage, but even if you don't like found footage, I would at least give it a shot. If you want to read my full write-up of Devil's Well, you can go to my website, markfusion.com, and check that out. I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. If you go to Letterboxd, you can kind of see what I've got coming up there. I usually post stuff on there, the text reviews, before I get around to the video reviews, so you can see kind of what's coming up sometime in the future as I get caught up on here. I'm also on Patreon, but the best way you can support me is just to hit that sub button. Free, easy, direct way to help me to continue to make content. So thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.